Hello everyone, my name is Minty, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the grass starters that I made for my fake Pokemon region. Last video on the water starters, it did pretty good. I got 6 subscribers, 7 actually, and like 50 views, so thank you for everybody who watched, and I hope you like this video as well. So here we go. Okay, so these grass starters are going to be based off of the Echidna, which is a monotreme, which means it can only lay eggs. It's like the only mammal that can lay eggs besides the platypus. And they're native to Australia and Oceania and that area, so that's what this region I chose it to be based off of that. So it's going to be Australia, New Zealand, and Papua New Guinea. So that's the region. And I've been starting on drawing up a map for it. And that might be the next video, is the map I drew up of it. And so this is the first starter I made. It's a little like puffball with spiky thorns. And this is going to end up being a steel grass type. So it'll complete the type triangle of steel, fairy, and fighting. And I think it looks pretty cool. I think I'm getting better at the Pokemon design. And I continue to do the little Pokedex entry, and I'm thinking of making a new template as well, which I can put all the final works on. So that's Tremel. Yep. Now for the middle evolution, I liked how it didn't have legs in the other one, so my whole thing with this one is that it's gonna grow legs. So this one will only have 2 legs, which I like. It looks pretty cute without any back legs. And also Echidna, they look like balls anyway, so I don't know, you can't barely see their legs. So the spikes were giving me a really hard time because I had to draw each of them individually, and it took way too long. I don't want to draw another spiked Pokemon ever again. Yeah, so I made a little crest to look like a leaf on its head, and it goes all the way back. This one I think turned out the best out of all 3 of them. This one's my favorite out of all 3 of the grass starters that I made. And after this video, I'll be done with the starters. I do want to remake the fire starters that I made because they're the first ones I did and they're pretty bad. Yeah, so I might remake all of them later on down the line when I get better, but yeah, so yeah, the inspiration for Australia I know has been done before, but I thought a lot about it, and I think it'll be fun. So I'll probably, the next video will probably be the map that I made, and I'll kind of do a short video explaining like the direction I want to take the fake game. So that'll be fun. And I already named the region, which I'll share with you later too. So this is me coloring this Pokemon, and the gray spikes are supposed to be steel now, like they transformed into steel, and this one gained the steel typing. And all of them, the second evolution gains the steel typing throughout it, so I don't know why I did that, but that's just the way I like everything to be like the same, since they're all a trio. So, and yeah, so we have the sheep fire starters, the mantis shrimp water starters, and the Echidna grass starters. So I think this one looks most like an Echidna. My final one, like, kind of does. I don't really like it. It took me way too long as well, so you'll see that. But yeah, so this is it. This one's called Spikemono, and oh, I'll explain the other name too. The other name was, the first one was Tremel. That's because Echidna are monotremes, meaning they lay eggs in the mammals. So Tremel, and this one's Spicamono, like monitoring and spike, so that's what the names mean. And yeah, so there we go. The Spikeweed Pokemon, yeah. Okay, and on to the final evolution here. This one came out fine. It just took me too long to design it. I don't know what it is with the last one. It's probably because they're bigger and most final evolutions have more detail, but they really take me a long time to figure out. And so I liked doing Tremel because it took like a really short amount of time, but these take forever. And I don't know how to fix that, but I think what went wrong is that I made a pretty crappy sketch and then just decided to go for it, which made me have to change it on down the line. So I'm probably gonna just try and perfect my sketches beforehand, so when I ink it in, I don't make a bunch of changes. You can see me changing up the claws like 5 times because they kept looking like weird nails, and I don't know, they look just creepy. But yeah, I finally got them to look right at the end. Not yet. And also the body was giving me a tough time. I don't know what it is, but I can't do the lower half of whatever I'm drawing. I can't draw the legs right. They always look weird or not right. I don't know why. I eventually get to something close, but I eventually just like quit. Like I just gave up and then finished the drawing, even though it wasn't like where I wanted it. I couldn't keep working on it because I spent like an hour or 2 already on it. And yeah, so here I'm copy and pasting one spike to make sure they're all even, which I should have done from the beginning. I don't know, I just figured out how to do it like just now for some reason. I don't know why. And if anyone's wondering, I'm drawing these on Procreate, which is the app that you use for iPad like drawing. So it's pretty good. I've never done digital art before. These are my first drawings, what you see on the YouTube channel. So I have taken art before though, so I do know somewhat of what I'm doing, but this is mostly new to me. So here I'm drawing an egg, just so you can tell like something about it is like egg, because it's the only mammal that lays eggs besides platypus. I think platypus are like really well known for it, so this is the only other one that can do it. Yeah, and then I continue to draw spikes, but I just stopped drawing spikes because I could have gone over its entire body with spikes, but that would yet again take me way too long. And yeah, the quality of my videos I hope are getting better. You can tell. Last one did a lot better than the previous fire starter one. The water starter did a lot better, so it's kind of fun to learn how to edit videos. I've never done that before, so it's fun to learn how to do that and make it look cleaner and put music in it. So yeah, I'm coloring it now. I think the color I use for this and the water starters are too similar, so I'm gonna have to change that, make either this one more green or the other one's more blue. I'm thinking of doing the water starters more blue later on. But yeah, as you can see, this is taking a lot longer, so you can tell it took a lot longer not sped up. And for the steel design, I just use like different brushes to make it look shiny. I don't know how to do it any other way, but yeah, that's what I did. And I just think it looks really awkward and pudgy and not cool. It's supposed to be like scary looking, and it just doesn't look like that right now, so I'm gonna have to work on making my things not look pudgy and chubby. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm hoping on down the line, once I make more of these, I can come back to the starters and remake them better. And maybe it'll show my progress as I continue to do this, but yeah. So this is Echidont, so it's Echidna and Daunt, just because I think that's kind of steel-like, I don't know. It's just supposed to be scary looking, so you can read that. And yeah, so these are my grass starters. Like and subscribe. Hope you like this video, and the next video will be the map of the region, so I'll see you there.